Hello YouTube, as I film this, it's June 2021 and I'm in Cardiff Central. Welcome to Trainspotting. So here I am at Cardiff Central. You can tell the tiling is almost identical to the style at Bristol, probably both built around the same time by the same Great Western Railway company. So I'm actually heading off to Cardiff Bay. You can't go directly between Cardiff Central and Cardiff Bay. You've got to change at Cardiff Queen Street, where I've never been before. So
The train now approaching platform 4 is 1107 Transport for Wales, service to Pontypridd, calling at Cadhays, Llandaff, Rhadder, Taftswell, Treforest Estate, Treforest and Pontypridd. Platform 4 will be 1107 The train now approaching platform 3 is 1114 Transport for Wales, service to Cardiff Bay, calling at Cardiff Bay only. Platform 3 will be 1114 Transport for Wales, service to Cardiff Bay.
One 271.
Platform 3 with 1806 Transport for Wales, service to Swansea, calling at Pontypridd,
And here's 17202 with a service to Gloucester. The 170s are relatively new, at least to the Wales region. I can't tell you off the top of my head where these have been cascaded from, but I'll put it in a little subtitle. Certainly an improvement over the Pacers, which were withdrawn about a week before this video was filmed. So this is probably the first time you can stand at Cardiff Central in the last 30 years and not see any Pacer trains. You can, however, still see a lot of 150s.
Is the 1643 transport for rails service this
(170) 202 to Gloucester.
Western Railway service to London Paddington. When boarding the train, please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge. First class accommodation can be found in zones 1 and 2. Standard class in zones 3 to 9. Cycle spaces in zones 3 and 8.
Now the Great Western Railway, Evening Paddington. Gallow Hasnewid, Bristol Parkway, Swindon, Didcot Parkway, Reading, at Llundain Paddington. Platform down am y gwasanaeth 19 munud wedi chwech o'r gloch Great Western Railway i Llundain Paddington.
I think I just missed filming it, but the pantograph, I think they just put this up here in Cardiff because this is as far as the electric wires go. We have approaching a 150, but more interestingly, a HST set having come in from Taunton. These so-called Castle sets still run in and out of Cardiff, but not to London. 43158. 43162 on the back. Meanwhile, 800 318, its ultimate replacement, it's about to depart for London Paddington. Here on, it's all electric all the way to London. In fact, I think if you recall in the last episode, which was filmed in 2017, Cardiff was still all diesel powered. So things are changing, albeit somewhat slowly, only in very specific parts of the country. Great Western Railway service to Portsmouth Harbour, 165 didn't miss that number. 166,212 on the back of that one. That would have been my train back to Bath Spa if I wasn't hanging around to do some train spotting. Class 150 has just come down on that curve down from Queen Street. You can actually see trains that go between Queen Street and Cardiff Bay crossing over there. I love the Welsh announcements, they're great. 150, 245.
Please go to the next train to platform number 4 will terminate at not public use, not public use next train rise platform 4. Any passengers who Swansea to the next train to platform 3, Jet, Port Parkway, and Swansea. Jet, Port Parkway, Swansea. Next train to platform
170, 206 terminating here. Departing from platform 0, which is something Cardiff Central has. So 170 heading towards Ebbvale town. It's 170-204. A Great Western Railway service coming in all the way from London, heading down to Swansea, and behind it you can see a flex train on the curve down from Queen Street. It's 800-028. And 800-017. Meanwhile, here is 769-007. Do-do-do-do. $152.80.
Platform 2 for the 1845 cross-country service to Nottingham. When boarding the train, please mind the gap between train and platform.
170-114. cross-country service from Nottingham, former train to Nottingham. One 52.55. And 259. .170, 114 with a cross-country service to Nottingham. Meanwhile, that HST set has come back, annoyingly earlier than I was expecting, because I was going to hop over to that platform to get a better shot of it. Clearly that's not going to happen. Lousy. Meanwhile, here is a Great Western Railway train arriving from Portsmouth Harbour. 165, 113, 133. And 165, 135.
Next train to arrive at platform 3B is the 1854 Transport for Wales, service to Manchester Piccadilly. Wales, service to Manchester Piccadilly.
152, 13.
Please mind the gap between
Manchester Piccadilly is that platform 3A is your command service.
service to Manchester Piccadilly. Calling at Newport,
152, 36.
Newin, Abergavenny, Hereford, Leicester.
They've announced the Manchester train like 15 times now. We get it.
Nantwich, Crewe.
Platform Clwyd a Chaerfyrddin. Platform 3A am y gwasanaeth 5 munud wedi 7 o'r gloch Trafnidiaeth Cymru I Gaerfyrddin.
The next train to arrive at platform 3A is the 1905 Transport for Wales, service to Carmarthen. Calling at Bridgend, Pyle, Port Talbot Parkway, Baglan, Britton Ferry, Neath, Skewin, Llansamlet, Swansea, Gowerton, Llanelli, Pembrey and Valley Port, and Carmarthen. Platform 3A.
175, 105.
Carmarthen.
Gradia, probably in from Manchester Piccadilly.
Tren sy'n nesau at platform 3A yw gwasanaeth 5 munud wedi 7 o'r gloch Trafnidiaeth I Gaerfyrddin.
Slightly confused here. This is not the Manchester train. It's come from Manchester, but it is continuing to Carmarthen.
Tren sy'n nesau at
Or is it?
platform 1 yw gwasanaeth 7 o'r gloch Great Western Railway
The sign says Manchester Piccadilly, but the blind says Carmarthen, and real-time trains also thinks it's going to Carmarthen. I thought Carmarthen was that way.
Newport, 7 Tunnel Junction, Patchway,
175105 going to Manchester Piccadilly, I think.
Yatton, World, Western Milton, Western Supermare, Highbridge and Burnham, Bridgewater and Taunton. Platform 1, the 1900 Great Western Railway.
And there's 150257.